This is a high-stakes collision, a game late in the year featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, each looking to make a move up and strengthen their playoff case. Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, and Memorial Stadium, home field of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Hoosiers will kick this away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the UCLA Bruins offense making their way on the field today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. Just flings it out of bounds as pass rush closing in. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, UCLA.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. See him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he... football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Indiana's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, last time out, this quarterback had a huge game, mostly leaning on the tight end. So obviously the defense is going to try to focus on that. But Kirk, can they slow him down today?
Yeah, that's the big question. This tight end has the skill set where he can make you pay no matter what coverage you play. Defense has got to do a really good job of jamming him at the line of scrimmage, not letting him be the difference maker again today.
And that will pick up the first down, a spot at the 38.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Quick pass, the catch is made. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Handoff from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk. In a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Well, the big fellows, Kirk, flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Caught quickly. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Looking to throw. It's Jones. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And a spin move there before he's tackled. Picks up a solid gain, though.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Oh, that one's picked off. Goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
End zone ahead, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Indiana.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Jones. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Hey, it's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
That's a designed quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Bruins will bring their punt team on the field now. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Breaks loose at the 45. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. The extra point is good. It's 28-10. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Jones. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
A misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial. second quarter beginning right now. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. And the Bruins pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And, Chris, boy, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster. And believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bruins.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28, UCLA, 17.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now here's the toss play. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags with the throw. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Some hard running there through a tackle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Hoosiers have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. Inside the 45. He's stopping, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
First down and more. He's still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead. And it's a bunch formation.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Finding space at the 20. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Indiana. This offense really clicking. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Jones. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
The Bruins will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The last possession, they really had a passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Hoosiers are in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down. 11, but it'll be first down from there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback looks right, clock. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Bruins will have to kick it away. And it's fielded at the 40. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Indiana. A huge special teams score. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times when we talk about vision, usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking downfield, it's Jones. Now they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
This away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Receiver makes the catch. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to 44.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone.
Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Dropping back, it's Jones. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. But the play loses yardage. A very tough second down coming up now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Trying to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Hoosiers line it up with 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, no surprised from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point was up and good. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass. It's Jones. This time a completion.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. Again, the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The back's got it. He finds some space. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Jones. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Screen to the wide receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Hoosiers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two.
Looking deep down the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Indiana. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
17.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Dropping back, it's Jones. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Gets rid of it on the move. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. The Bruins will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here.
You know what time it is. It's 4th down.
Returner is brought down. Gets it started with the next drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He lets it go on the move. Catch is made, room to run here. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look for him again, and he picks up the first down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He's got the first down and still motoring. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? He'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kurt.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
The Bruins will line up to kick it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Takes the toss and heads left. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Bruins will line up to boot it away. fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Pounding away with the run game. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They stop him, but it's a first down. Wideouts now clustered. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff to the single back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. And this is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. And then you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get...
Looking to throw it deep. Pass caught out of the 20.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
The Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch. A beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Ball handed to the running back. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The defense still does have all 3 timeouts remaining. Let's hope they don't elect to use them. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. First down here for this offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Finding space at the 20. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.